Oh, hey, how are you? I'm streaming, but it's not for my challenge. It's everybody's been doing these tribute pieces because Ditko passed away, and so who was the co-creator of Spider-Man, and I was actually doing one too, and then people were posting them, and mine is put to shame. I'm not a superhero comic drawn type girl, so so you guys can join me in my attempt. I'm glad you're doing well. Did you get your comics done today? Your challenge? Or is it tomorrow there? Aw, thanks. Yeah, I've been trying to do things that I am not necessarily like the best at yet and push myself. So, so I'll have to, after my son goes to bed, later tonight, I'll work on my actual challenge stuff. So, I need to get some reference out for this. Past noon, you'll do your comics in about 5 hours. So is it the 8th? Is it July 8th where you are already? Okay, where's my thing? No, I don't want that one. Here we go. Okay, here's some anatomy Sunday already. Wow. So are you when you do your challenge then are you doing weekly updates or daily updates or how are you? Oh, you're making that's nice. Cuz I don't know that I saw any notifications from your channel about videos. So are you doing your videos weekly then? Come on, book, load up. Oh, where are the legs? Huh. I'm going to have to go over to your channel again then and because I don't have notifications even though I hit the bell icon when I subscribed. So I'll have to go find you again and make sure that I'm not missing because I missed them. I know I'm not feeling the enthusiasm to get to the challenge today, which is probably why I'm doing this Spider-Man drawing. So what is your comic about? What is your goal with the comic? Did you already cover that in one of the videos that I missed? The first one. So, what are your plans for the whole challenge then? '60 thumbnailed futuristic fantasy one. Good. Wow. That's awesome. So you're doing a warm up basically. So then you're going to like smash it on your 60. Oh, well, neither have I. I haven't finished any comics either. So let's see. How does this leg go? Here's the problem with superheroes, right? Is that you can see all of their anatomy. In regular type people, you don't see all these bulging muscles. So I don't have this stuff memorized. So wait a second now. It goes like, and it's got to be foreshortened. And so what made you like? Have you always been a comics fan, or are you just like now getting what? What was your whole inspiration for getting into the comics challenge? Yeah, no, even in life drawing. You get a lot of nice, smooth surface anatomy with life drawing. He just doesn't look, this just doesn't look, this looks wimpy. He doesn't look dynamic. It didn't originally have this this leg bent, and I'm not digging this here. Doesn't look, it looks too, like I wanted to have his other foot under here, but I can't draw that foreshortening. Yeah, the comic is sci-fi. Yeah. It is going to be, yeah, it's sci-fi, and I don't even know. Sci-fi, adventure, action, kind of, and it's going to be dark. It's not going to be light. How do you draw? So if his bone goes back, would it go straight back? And then that just looks so weird. Extreme foreshortening. It's weird. Illustration, yeah. So you mostly do illustration, animation, and graphic design. That's exactly like me, except minus the animation part. So this is my second round of comics, and I've always wanted to do a comic, but I've just never... I've always convinced myself that I can't, that I can only do single illustrations, and so that's what I've pursued. And then I found, a couple years ago, I found the challenge, and I did, the first round, and I didn't get a comic finished. So I'm trying again to actually, with a shorter project, to try again. So, but I always wanted to do... See, this just doesn't look right. I mean, look at that. It just looks like he's got a little nubbin. So that is not right. And this foot is so... I don't know. This is the problem. I obsess over these tiny details, and I just don't. If you watch me stream or listen to my videos, all you hear is me groaning about how I can't do anything. I guess it's my coping mechanism. So then, if his foot was more like this... Lasso his other leg and bring it to his... What? You mean just copy that one other leg over? I'm confused. Maybe his thigh is too long too. It's hard to say. Oh, sorry. The technology confuses me. I need to get a Spider-Man action figure, I guess. I wish my son had one, but he doesn't. Okay, I think that one looks slightly better. Maybe. This one, though. Like, you know, you can take liberties with Spider-Man in the sense that he's supposed to be like hypermobile, but yeah, I think I definitely like suggestions and help, but I don't with the delay I might have moved on too far before I can and then I'm just like so far beyond what you said, then I'm like I'm just mucking it up worse. No, actually I think it's looking better. So, what kind of comics do you like? Do you like watching, do you like superhero stuff or indie stuff or everything? Manga? What's your favorite stuff? You know, I haven't even saved this thing. Save as. No, I'll just have to look at the chat more and slow down. Because if you say something helpful, then I want to catch it before I move on and get confused. I never used to collect superhero comics. I always collected independent stuff. Okay. Your students, what do you teach? Wow, how cool. Have you told your students that you're doing the challenge? So the comics that I like are, I don't really follow anything too current right now. Um, but the stuff that I used to read a lot was manga and Strangers in Paradise and ElfQuest and Bone. I'm trying to think whatever else. Finder. There's a comic I really like now, but I've only got the first issue. I wonder if I have it in here. I'm going to look for it really quick. Wow, these icons are really large. It would be under PDFs. I had a pretty big comic book collection, but it got destroyed when I was collecting in the 90s and early 2000s, and it got destroyed, and I stopped collecting after that. So now when I read, I like to go either web comics or I like to buy digital copies. I don't. All right, let's look. Do I have it under here? I think it's called Rumble. It's pretty amazing, but I need to get the second graphic novel. I need to get the second. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. I've only got volume 1. I need to continue. This is it. I think this is amazing. James Karyn is the artist. He's like just unbelievable. I won't show too much of this because, you know. But I need to catch up on this and get the rest of the volumes that are out. But I like to read them digitally now. And it only because I'm trying to minimize all the... I've got so much... If you've seen the backgrounds of my office... yeah, I can tell you how old I am and stuff. I've got so much crafting stuff in my office, and it's torn apart right now, and it's just... I don't even have the space to put it all away. So, collecting physical comics, I have no room. So I'm 40, I just turned 47 on Thursday, so I'm old. My comics got destroyed because when my husband and I were dating, we moved in together. We've been together for quite a while. He had 2 cats and I had a cat and a dog, and when we moved in, apparently he had a cat who peed on everything. And when we moved into a house in Arizona, before the boxes were all put away, she literally jumped up on all my long boxes and peed all over them. So, and a lot of my comics weren't bagged because I actually read my comics and I was sort of like opposed to bagging them, and so many of them were destroyed. So I just have one short box left. So that cat has gone to the Rainbow Bridge several years ago, but she also peed on our bed. She peed on a leather purse of mine and destroyed it. She actually literally jumped up on the table and straddled my leather handbag and peed inside it. Yeah, so that wasn't good. So that all the collecting I did in my early 20s is gone. And I just haven't had the heart. I didn't have the heart to collect anymore, because just thinking about, and a lot of it was old, like really indie 90s stuff that, you know, only a few issues of, or early manga that came over with Viz from Japan. And so, very frustrating. Yeah. But really, you know, if I think about it, I didn't like the comics for the actual comic book. You know, I like the comic for the story and the art, and so that's why I decided, you know, to me, even though I love the feel and smell and look of a comic issue, it's, you know, either getting a graphic novel or reading it as a PDF file online is safer and takes up less room. So So this is always an awkward pose for me. How do you draw this? How the shoulder connects to the pectoralis with the back muscle showing through there. Clavicle. But I'm at an angle, so you wouldn't really see that. Yeah, see, this cat was like that we had. She even would go pee in the toilet. Like, she just, if she was upset about anything, she would pee on everything. And I mean, she was smart enough to know better because she would literally perch on the edge of the toilet. And yeah, she'd perch on the edge of the toilet and then she'd use that. So she knew better. She was doing it because she was upset at something. Every time she did it, it was that she was mad at us or mad at the other cats or mad about who knows, you know. So how does this, the shoulder would come, just like that, your ex's jealous kitty. Animals are so weird sometimes. Now we're down now to one dog and one cat. So at the moment, I want another cat. I want to get a kitten so bad, and I want another puppy. And my husband, he's down with the puppy, but he's not down with the other cat. So it's I'm working on it. I'm working on him. I'm working him over, trying to get him to get on board. So, but he says no. He's right though. We shouldn't have one right now, but it's all right. So he doesn't have big enough back muscles to show on this angle, and I could just flub it and say, look, except I have to draw the spider suit over on this shoulder, so that's awkward. This, and then this goes all the way up here. But how does this go? If I get a kitten, I have to get two? Then I'd have 3 cats. And my husband really would kill me. He'd leave me probably. So, especially since I haven't cleaned the litter box today. Oh. Yeah, I would love to have all those animals, but oh, it's okay. My son would too. Of course, he's like, yes, let's get them all. All right, let's look at some arms. Where are the arms in this book? Hopefully this scrolling isn't like hurting your eyes. I'm probably going to have to stop streaming in a few minutes because it's my son's bedtime. So I'm going to log off in a little bit. He's 11. I keep saying if he cleans up the house, if he cleans up the house in his room, especially his room, then we'll get another dog. But so I need the underside of the arm. Why don't they have the underside? Pronated extreme. They're just showing you. Come on now. Oh wait, here we go. Maybe this will help. Okay, you need to flip now. Let's look at this here. Yeah, he's at that age where he's just he's in between like a little kid and a big kid. He's so long head of the triceratops. What? Of the triceratops? No, the triceps. I'm reading the names of these things and the long head of the triceratops. No, it's the triceps. Triceps, not the triceratops. Triceps. Oh, you have two brothers at 11? Oh, no, they got heavy. Okay, see, I see. Started. See, I'm not reading anything right. Two of your brothers started getting really attitude. You know, that's what I heard. He was at camp, and I asked how he had done, and because his one camp ended, and he's going back and like for the second session, and I was worried. And the lady who runs the place said he did really well, but that boys around 12, 11, 12, they start to get at home, at least with their family. They get an attitude, but that he didn't have that at all when he was with them. So, yeah, Triceratops arms. Maybe if I gave them cool nicknames, I'd remember the bone or the muscles better that way. I don't think I could ever go back to drawing on pencil and paper unless I used parchment paper or vellum, because I work in so many layers now as I try to refine drawings. There's just no way I would be able to. I can't even figure this out. I guess it doesn't really matter, but let's see. A is the. All right, what is this? Figure 4. The biceps swells as it flexes the arm. Okay. Under the deltoid B, the coracobrachialis can be seen. Okay. At the elbow, the hook of the ulna stands out with internal condyle of the humerus prominent, and the radial flexor of the wrist is also noticeable. All right, so what? Figure 3 is, oh, that's figure 4. Okay, figure 3. That's what I was looking at. I'm so confused. No, that's figure 4. Wait a minute. Figure 4. The biceps A and coracobrachialis B emerge from underneath the deltoid. Okay. The long supinator C creates a high silhouette on the top of the forearm. Yeah. Maybe I should just. I mean, this part is going to be blue, so I could just fudge it. could just fudge it all. I mean, if I had to do this for if I was trying to illustrate a superhero comic book and I had to do this for every drawing, it would take me a million years. I have like, I guess I just need to practice drawing muscle-bound people. So I'm totally going to have to go back, like later tonight as I'm drawing, I'll have to go back to your channel and see which videos I missed, because yeah, here's my problem. Like, I can learn anything in the short term, but it doesn't stick in my long-term memory. So even though I've like owned a million anatomy books, I've looked at them a million times, I just can't get it to stick. So I have to use reference every single time I draw it. So, I mean, there's no shame in that or anything. It's just slow. It just makes you slow, right? So, hey, before I like, oh, you have 5? I think I just saw your intro video, so I totally have to go. And I don't, yeah, I'm going to have to go check out your channel. Are you following any of the other people doing the challenge right now? Okay. God, I don't even know. Like Ox is doing Samurai Ox. Yeah, just follow the Facebook group. Everybody. I haven't posted the last couple days that I've. People really will like go check your stuff out if you post your YouTube links there. I've forgotten to in the last couple days, so. And some people don't do like daily videos and stuff. But that's sort of like, that was like, it's okay if you don't, I guess, but I think like that was part of the original challenge was to do daily videos, so. I don't know, is that there? This, oh God, I can't see what I'm doing. I don't know if you'd see that in this angle. Yeah, the daily videos do help. You know, it's like, I guess the thing is just, no matter what, just do the bare minimum of 30 days. And like tonight, like I'm just so not into it today. But it's only 30 minutes. It's only 30 minutes. So I will, later tonight, I'll get to it. Maybe it'll be longer as I do if I listen to all your videos while I'm going. Yeah, I'll stream again. I'm not sure what time. Usually I end up streaming between at the end of the day. So let's see. anywhere between 11:30 and 12:30 p.m. and midnight, my time, which is, you said you're in New Zealand? Let's see, what is the difference? Let's go to my phone and get the world clock. So, oh my God. I'm going to be an ignorant American. What is the capital of New Zealand? I can't remember. Let's see, New Zealand. New Zealand. Auckland. Let's do Auckland. So right now it is 9:21 for me, and tomorrow, and for you in Auckland, it's 1:21 p.m. You're in Wellington. Let's put Wellington in there. Wellington. So it's 1:22 p.m. So you are 16 hours ahead of me. That's amazing. Oh, Auckland. You're confusing me. Oh my God. Regardless, it's the same time zone. You are 16 hours ahead of me. I am in the Midwest. I am in Indiana, the United States. So you are 16 hours ahead of me. I am speaking to the future right now. I am time traveling as we speak over the internet. Yeah. You are 16 hours ahead. So if I was on so if it's 9:30 now, so I might be on in about another 3 hours to wrap up my evening. Yeah, you're lucky you don't have hovercraft. Oh, yeah, but I don't know. It's awfully pretty in New Zealand. Yeah, so I'll probably be on briefly. Well, it just depends on how tired or not I am. But 3 hours or so is probably when I'll be on. So I feel like, yeah, there's that muscle right here. But it's not exact at this angle. Wellington is the capital. So here's my crazy. I'm pretty crazy. I'm like pretty mellow right now, but usually I'm like crazy. And um, I've always said that I wanted to go. I've never wanted to go to Australia because I am allergic to everything, and I know I'll get stung by something there. So if I wanted to go, but I always wanted to go to New Zealand. But do you guys have scary? No, we do have daylight savings. Unfortunately, I lived in Arizona for a while, and it was so nice when we didn't have it. I hate daylight savings, but we are. I'm on Eastern time right now, where I am. There's parts of the state that are on Central, but I'm in Eastern, like New York time. So if there aren't scary spiders and things that will sting me in New Zealand, I'd love to go there. But Australia, I'd probably get stung. I'd go to Sydney and a funnel web would get me or something. So, well, see, then I need to go to New Zealand and not Australia. Do you guys have any crocodiles there? Oh yeah, I'd love to go see all that. The Hobbit, the Lord of the Rings and stuff. Sites that are still around. Beautiful. I can't find the reference for this arm. Okay, so like my husband's going to be yelling for me in about 4, yeah, birds. Isn't that like part of your national island of the birds or something? Wasn't that part of the original? Not invasive rats. So do the stoats eat the invasive rats? Yeah, the island that was. Oh, so it was just David Attenborough. It wasn't. Oh, yeah, no, that's not good. Naughty stoats. Were they brought over for their fur or something and then escaped and. Oh, the kiwis. Well, all right. All right. Well, I will I'm super glad that you joined in. Thank you so much for chatting with me. And I'll be around again later tonight briefly and then I'm trying to stream more during the day throughout the day, but aw, wallabies. Yeah, I'll go check out your channel later tonight and I'll stream again probably in I can't guarantee what time, but 3-ish hours and then I'll be back tomorrow night as usual, maybe on during the day if you're still on break. Just I don't know. I'm just trying to stream more, but all right, I'm going to go put my kid to bed. Have a good day, future you in the future. To all those in the future, have a great day. And I'll catch you around later. Thanks, you too.